Okay, perfect. So, a quick intro about me and what am I here to speak about. So, my name is Abbas. I'm currently a part of the ecosystem team at StarkWare. StarkWare does a bunch of ecosystem initiatives. I'm sure you know about what Starknet is as a chain and what it does as a layer 2 for Ethereum, going to be a layer 2 for Bitcoin as well, settling on both chains. But I'm here to talk about something very specific. I'll, of course, run through some details about StarkWare and what it does. But yeah, let's maybe start with that. So Starknet is trying to solve a very core problem in the ecosystem, that is there's a lack of ability to trust in institutions, and Starknet is trying to solve that. Introduce an integrated web that allows you to trustlessly participate on chain, hold your assets, do a bunch of things that let you include yourself in an ecosystem. That is the user, someone who's a developer, someone who's an operator, where's a validator, there's a bunch of other stakeholders that can participate on chain. All of that is what Starknet is to do and is currently doing. I'm sure you can already see some of the technical achievements Starknet has, the TPS improvements, the focus on performance, all of those things. For the longest time, we've been focused on performance and improving on-chain capacity, allowing more innovation to happen on-chain, allowing things to be happening faster, whether it's for games, for DeFi, and so on. But lately, we moved our focus to even building more apps, just focusing on having more ecosystem participation, having devs show up, having on-chain contributions that matter a lot more, especially for traction. If there's a thriving ecosystem to build products on-chain, then it allows anyone to, or helps anyone as a team or as a product to come along and be like, you know what, I'm going to build on this chain because there's traction over here. And I can find talent, I can find a bunch of things beyond just early liquidity. So that's what my focus is. So like I said, I work on the ecosystem team. We had this initiative called the Wolfpack League. Some context about me. Prior to this, I've been a part of, an early member of this community called Super Team. I used to work with them. I led their bounty program for like 1.5, 2 years. Worked with Avalanche, helped them build their bounty program as well for a bunch of internal community members, so ambassadors, things like that. Been in the ecosystem for a while, mostly focused on helping devs get started on chain. And that's exactly what we're doing here as well. Trying to help builders get started, contributors get started on chain, creators participate, get incentivized, get rewarded for all their actions. All right, so what is Wolfpack League? Wolfpack League is essentially for any creator and contributor to be a part of the Starknet ecosystem, get rewarded on chain in Stark tokens for contributing to the ecosystem. Now that could mean you write a deep dive, an essay, produce some video material, write some memes, create some memes, build something. And all of that's possible. And this is an exclusive community of about 200 to 250 people that are part of the group. It's a Discord server where we manage, talk to them, engage with them, but it's an active community that does things on their own, out of their own interest. So they want to go contribute and they get rewarded on the back end. I'll speak about more on how that looks like, but you can always read about the platform itself on the wpl.xyz, and you'll find more information over there. All right. Where does this all come from? So like I said, I've been doing this for a while, building bounty programs, building communities for chains, ecosystems, products, protocols. And my theory is fairly simple. I think every chain, every ecosystem needs a good home base. A home base simply is you need someone to create an environment for and the right conditions for people to thrive in, and somewhere you want to go again and again, and especially virtually. We all have that in our local spaces. We have our friends that we want to go to and see often. We have our local communities, our religious places, a bunch of those things. But on-chain, virtually, we have very few. I think there are NFT projects, NFT collections, some people like align with more, so you like show up in those communities more. You have some alpha groups you'll show up in more, and so on. But how do you build those groups? It's hard. It's like catching lightning in a bottle, and we try our best to do that. So we have good infrastructure, of course. By that I mean just having the systems, the records in place to like accommodate members, their needs, their names, their roles, their contributions, everything that you need to like manage and reward as far as contributions are concerned. Incentive structures, core activity, most teams do have a core activity. Let's say if you're a DeFi protocol, you'd be like, you know what, I need my users, my community members to come along, participate, use leverage, trade on chain, and then share a referral code with a friend. That's a core success metric for you. For many, it might be different. So identifying that, and lastly, community utility. I usually break it down into a few things. I think community utility comes down to access to networks, access to information, capital, resources, whichever one you can provide the best, that's your mode. So, like I said, just value creation and adding to economy. We want to be able to build an ecosystem that lets you create value, and then you can create an economy around it. So that's exactly what we're doing with WPL. I won't go into details about this anymore, but because there's a lot more to cover. All right, so why do we need more talent on chain? The more talent there's on chain, the more sticky it is. Someone earning their first opportunity is much more sticky than someone participating on chain or gambling on chain. You could play on chain for once, let's say on a particular blockchain, and then leave it tomorrow because there's a better opportunity somewhere else. But if you start earning on a particular chain, it's much harder for you to leave. You're going to stick around because you've learned something that you can leverage with another team. And that's much more sticky, and that's our focus. So access to quality talent for ecosystem teams. Once you build out an ecosystem, our teams that are building on Starknet get access to quality talent, and they can participate, help build products, do a bunch of cool things. All right, what's WPL? Has a bunch of things. Like I said, you could go to WPL XYZ and find like an application form to start applying. It's an exclusive program. You get accepted based on a proof of work, but once you're in, you can participate and you can start earning points. Like I said, there's points allocation, there's tiered roles. So every role gets you a particular reward every single month. The leaderboard gets updated in real time. You'll see those rewards as well. And broadly, here's what it looks like. So every role has its own tier. So there's 1 to 13 tiers. So you start out with like a puppy role and go higher and higher in the wolf pack. And that's the theme we've gone with. Let's see if there's more. How do we do it? Can you go one slide back? All right, so we generally want to connect earning opportunities, reputation, and proof of work, and that's what we do. So if you go to this new platform that we've built, it'll go live pretty soon. You'll be able to access opportunities directly from the ecosystem. So we'll be posting bounties about various projects that you can build and work on, especially technical, but also non-technical opportunities. You could apply for those bounties. If they are technical in nature, then you'll be having an application process to go through. Once you receive approval to go and complete the bounty, you can go and participate and complete in milestones and receive rewards for the bounty. If it's an open bounty for, let's say, like writing an essay, doing a deep dive, doing a research piece, then you'll receive a reward as the winner of the bounty, whoever that is. So anyone can submit to that particular bounty process. And we connect all of it. We connect the bounty or a part of the reputation and as well as the proof of work. So you could technically have, like we do have this leaderboard. You could have this leaderboard where you can go search your name up and find information about yourself, the points you earned, the amount of money you earned, and if someone clicks on your profile, they'll find details about you. So if you ever want to share with people, hey, here's what I've done in Web3 or crypto as an ecosystem, here's what my contributions look like, just go ahead and shoot this link and let them type in your name and they'll find exact details about you on the platform itself. So you know it's verified, there's credibility around it, and it just adds up, it adds to your network. All right, like I said, it's all connected. So your proof of work, you can add information about yourself, your socials, you can add information about the projects you've done in the past that are outside the platform. So there's some connection over there. There's one place. It's almost like a resume, but there's some proof of work over there. And then lastly, you can wrap it all up by connecting your profile to the leaderboard. And in that case, all your bounties that you've done on the platform will show up with proof, with links, with Blockchain Explorer links for payments, all of that under one profile. So if anyone wants to go and double verify whether you've actually done a bounty and you've earned those prize pool, that prize pool amount, they could click on it, find the hash link, and just like check out if the money's been transferred to you. So that's verifiability for us. We'll do more on that front as far as points are concerned, incentivizing people are concerned, creating more programs for referrals, a bunch of cool things, but all of that is in V2. This should likely go live pretty soon, but you can anyway check it out right now. I would say go ahead, scan this, and then start applying to join the program. Once you're part of the program, You can wait for a bit, you'll receive an announcement or an email that says whether you've been approved or rejected, and then you can keep applying again and again. So there's no limit to that. But that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you.